Hey my cuties and beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So I am back with you guys for another set. In this set, I'm going to be mixing dip powders with builder gel. So I picked up Rose Petal Pink and Oh That's Grape from my local Sally's, and I'm gonna mix it into this clear IBD builder gel, and we'll see what colors we're going to get. Hopefully it's gonna be pigmented enough so that way I can work this set. I'm going for an ombre look today, so we will see how this is going to work out. So as always, I get my hand all prepped and stuff before, so that way I can go right into laying the gel. Y'all, I'm getting so much better with working with builder gel, and I am really happy because y'all know the struggle I was going through initially with the lumps and bumps that I was having. They're all but gone now, so I am truly happy. It's a matter of patience and taking my time to work the gel into place. My apex and everything is there. I just wish I had some human hands that I can work on. I just wish I had family members or friends that was close by that I can, practice on and, see how the nails would last with normal day-to-day wear and tear. But it's all good. Hopefully pretty soon, I'll get a volunteer or two in the future. But in order to mix these up, I'm going to use my cuticle pusher, and I'm just going to pour this dip powder directly over the gel. And then I'm going to press it into the gel and mix it around, being careful not to mix it too much so that way I don't get air bubbles in the gel. And then I'm going to come back and start laying this gel for you guys. And hopefully it's going to give off the colors that, I had in mind. So stick around and you guys will see what's going to happen next. Now y'all know I love me some purple, and the minute I opened this I was just like, oh my gosh, that purple is just so bomb. So I'm really excited to be working with this. I went in with a lot on this one, which I probably should have went in with more powder on the pink, but it's okay. I probably should have gotten a darker pink also, but again, it's okay. I'm gonna mix it up, do my thing, and I'll be back with you guys in a few short minutes. And yes, that's my baby girl y'all hear in the background. She's a little tired, so please excuse her. I'll be back in a sec. So now that I see, how I can mix these with dip powder, I think maybe next time I'm gonna mix this builder gel with some pigments and maybe with some glitters and see what color combinations I can come up with. But it's fairly easy, and it acted just like a builder gel even though I mixed it. You know how, like I was telling you guys, sometimes when you add polishes into poly gel, it can change the consistency. The consistency remained the same even though I put this dip powder in there. So yeah, I'm probably going to be mixing some more stuff in the future. Now that we're done mixing it up, it's time to lay this gel. So y'all see my little thumb over there? I figured I would just bling out one of my tips and just stick it in there because y'all know I rarely do the thumb. So I just bling that thing out and just stuck it in there so that way my photos will look halfway decent. But I'm gonna just put down this slip layer. This time I did cure them all. I didn't even think about it until I was like at the end of laying all of this gel. I find that when I don't cure the slip layer and I go right in with my gel to build the structure and stuff, that the gel just moves a little bit different. Like it does what I want it to do. I'm guessing because the barrier is still, well, not, what I'm trying to say is the barrier is more pliable. So the gel that I'm applying just kind of slides down into that position. I don't know if it does something to the barrier when you cure it. So I just have to just keep in mind in the future, once I add this slip layer, not to cure, but I'm not going to go in on all of the fingers. I'll just do one at a time and then just work a finger at a time. I kind of just go in and do them all because it is just one hand. It's not like I'm doing a full set, but I just have to keep that in mind because this gel does kind of go down on this nail a little bit different when you don't cure that first slip layer that I just painted onto the nails, almost like it was nail polish. But as you can see, adding that dip powder did not change the consistency at all. I'm still able to work with this gel like I normally would if it was clear, and I'm really enjoying that because I thought that I was gonna have some kind of changes in it like I would poly gel, and I didn't at all. So I'm just basically gonna start from the bottom up, and I know it's backwards and you probably shouldn't work that way, so that way you're not building a super thick apex, but I'm just going in little amounts, and you will see because it looks pretty transparent here. And I'm just gonna blend it up to the top, and I'm gonna work that with all of the purple first, and then I'm gonna come in with the pink, and then I'm gonna do a second layer so that way it can darken out the colors and give it a deeper ombre. I did like the pink. Just a real quick note before I go, I did like the pink, but I felt like I probably should have picked up one of the darker ones, and I probably would have gotten the deeper pink look that I was looking for. But yeah, all in all, it was fun, and you guys can keep watching to see exactly how I went in and continued to lay this, and I will get back to you guys when it's time to encapsulate. Let me tell y'all this right quick. So y'all see this little armrest that I got right there, right? It's supposed to be for your little practice hand or whatever, but I'll be using it to rest my arm on there, my hand on there while I'm maneuvering this hand, because it does have a pretty flat base, so I'm able to just set the hand straight up and bend the fingers down to apply the product where I want it. But it's more so for me than it is for this hand because she don't like to stay on there. I've gotten something else that I saw another YouTuber use from the Dollar Tree, and it was just, I got the smallest one, but I wasn't comfortable with it. Like, I wasn't liking how the hand was sitting in there, and I wasn't able to get to it like I wanted. So yes, I did get the smallest one. It's one of those, like, picture frame things that come from the Dollar Tree. I'm probably gonna like bend it and squeeze a little bit more, but yes, I'll be using this armrest for myself. and not this practice hand. Hopefully I can get something that'll help me maneuver a little bit better, and at the same time allow the practice hand to be laying on it. But yes, keep watching, and then I will get back to y'all again, like I said, when it comes to encapsulation. So y'all, I know it's kind of hard to see this pink, and at this point I was like kicking myself because I'm like, these white tips are showing through because it's so opaque. Like, I was really like kind of upset with that, but it's okay. I got over it pretty quick because I thought that it still came out really cute. So I know next time in the future I am going to get a darker pink. They're only like $8 at Sally's. And I am going to probably mix a lot of it into the gel next time, so it's a deeper color. So, but all in all, the ombre came out really good. Now it's time to encapsulate, and I wanted to make sure I got a different angle for you guys to see how I'm doing this. It looks right now like I'm a lot of ways away from the cuticle, but that's on purpose. I kind of put on my slip layer, and then once I cured that, I kind of pull out the nail just a little bit. So where I'm at is where the cuticle area is, because once I get these nails cured, I'm gonna push it, and cured, filed, and shaped, I'm gonna push it all the way up, so you're not even gonna see that white area, but it's kind of like my marker, so that way I'm not getting this product too close to my hand and messing my hand up. So if it's looking crazy, like I'm not even getting close to the cuticle, it's on purpose, you guys. It's really on purpose because I don't want to mess up my hand. But basically, you guys can see, like, I was really happy because a lot of my practice is paying off at this point, and I'm not getting those lumps and bumps. Like, the product is applying. I'm being careful to take my time to do it. And one thing I noticed, like where I stop, if I have to go in for more product, I go just a little bit above where I stopped last and float that product in the middle and then start working it from side to side like I just did. So that is what helped me to remove those dips and bumps that I was having, because I wasn't starting, you know, in the right area, and I wasn't making sure that that product pooled to where it needed to be before I started moving it down the nail. So I just want to get kind of like a different angle so y'all can see how I'm encapsulating, and then I'm gonna go back to bird's eye view so y'all can see how that encapsulation looks again from the top, and then we're gonna get into shaping and filing. I just had a little too much product at the tip. So basically I was just trying to like brush it down to get it off, and, you know, cleaning up whatever was hanging off the edge and stuff. But all in all, I really liked how smooth the product was on there, that there was no dips and bumps, and that I was able to build my upper arch and the strength where it needed to be for this length of the nail. And here's just a little sped up version of what I just did at that different angle, so you guys can see. If y'all like the angle change, just let me know, and I'll try to do that more often in future videos. But it is all cured now. I'm gonna wipe off that residue, get this file shaped and buffed, and I'm gonna get back to y'all. This is what it looks like after wiping it off, and I'm gonna file it up and stuff, and we're gonna get into putting some bling on this. So yes, this is what my ombre is looking like right now. And y'all, I'm hating this white tip behind it. I should have used my clear McCart tips, but it's okay because it's giving it a unique look. So I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna use some of my AV stones and some of my opal and white stones, and I'm just gonna do some random placement. So I got this Model 1's nail glue like I was telling y'all I wanted, and I was like, well, let me try adhering my stones with that, and I did not like the effect that I was getting. It was just drying so fast, and I had no maneuver time with these stones. So some of them looked crooked to me, and what I wanted to move out of the way, I couldn't, to add extra stones. So I just kind of gave up on that after, you know, trying and failing, and I just went back to my resin. And y'all see me just pushing that nail back up. You know, I give myself that room so that way once I'm done placing my stones, I'm pushing it back up into the nail socket, and I am not damaging my hand with any products. So yeah, y'all will see me give up on this glue in a second after I had to pick off these stones a couple times. And I'm gonna just start using my resin, placing some of the ABs and some of the opal stones to get it, you know, where I wanted it. I just went pretty random with this. I didn't have any rhyme or reason as to what I was doing, but I knew I wanted some pretty bling, but I didn't want it all AB or all white. But all in all, I think the effect was really cute. I'm liking it. I had to go in with some more shaping on that pinky because it just looked a little bit too straight for me. It was on the long side, and that was to make sure it was the same length as the other nails. But I liked it. I hope y'all like it. You know, just let me know in the comments what y'all think. If there's something that you guys want to see me try with Builder Gel, let me know, because as always, I am willing and ready to challenge myself. I wanted to keep these matte because I was really loving how it was looking after filing and shaping. So these nails are going to be matte, crazy ombre, and just beautiful. And this is what I ended up with. I liked it. I feel like the pink could have been darker. So yes, I will pick up another pink, a darker pink in the future. But this is what I ended up with, just taking some footage outside my house. I thought it was really, really pretty. I am loving this practice hand. And in my next video, not in my next video, in a future video, probably we're going to figure out what her name is going to be. I'm thinking of Camille, because my middle name is Camille, but it's going to be Camille with a Q. If y'all like that, let me know, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't settled on it just yet. I'm still searching some names. So I'll let y'all know in the future what her name is going to be. And as always, I'll most definitely talk to you in my next one. Bye.